Hey everybody, this is Larry. This is the 2nd of December. Yeah, December Leetcode Daily Challenge. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me on Discord. Let me know what you think about today's problem. Today's problem is odd even linked lists. Another linked list problem. Sometimes you'll see me do these linked list problem in a cheating way during a contest, probably because during that time, obviously I'm trying to optimizing for submission time, right? Like you try to get it accepted as soon as possible. But definitely try to challenge yourself. A lot of these problems, um, you're only cheating yourself, right? And for me, I'm okay with cheating myself sometimes. But just try to focus on what you're trying to learn and work on things that you think you're weak on, right? And on this problem, let's take a look. I haven't actually read it. I just thought it was linked this far. I see that you have to submit an O of 1 space, extra space, and O of n time complexity. Okay, so given a head of odd indexes together and even indexes together. Okay, so that's not that bad. So there are a couple of ways you can do it. For sure, probably because there's a linked list form. Like you could maybe even do it in place, or so you can do it like in one iteration. Maybe I wonder if you can. I don't know, but that said, the way that I'm probably gonna do it is just with, like the analogy is just having two arrays, and this time we'll have one array or two arrays at a time by having two linked lists at a time, and then add them back together. That's going to be all one extra space because we're just moving everything twice, right? So yeah. So let's see. Let's say we have odd head. It goes to this node, and this will be a sentinel node. So we don't have a, we don't have a value here. Maybe we could set values. I think there's default value, so I think that's good. And then a negative head, and maybe a current node is equal to head, right? Okay, so then maybe there are a couple of ways you can write the if statements, but this is just going through the logic, right? So then here, let's see. So then while current is not none, then we just go through it. So we know that the iteration is going to be current is equal to current dot next, something like that. Though we would have to check as well, so that you don't go out of bounds. But basically that's the for loop for me. That's how I like writing my quote unquote for loops, even though I know it's a while loop. But let's see. So here we go. Hot head dot next is equal to current, because the first one's going to be odd index, right? Okay, yeah, because it's one indexed. So yeah, so then we set this is true, and then odd head. Maybe that's not what we want to do. Let me think about this for a second. So the thing is, we want to take care of this, right? So maybe there's an odd head and odd current. Okay, let's do it that way. Or and even current, and oops, current head, even. So then in this case, then odd current is equal to the current, odd head. What am I doing now? Okay, and then odd current is equal to odd current dot next because you're moving, and then here we go if current dot next is not none, we move on to the next node. And if you have trouble visualize some of these, definitely just draw out the pointers. I think that's the way that I like to visualize it. You obviously you can't really see what's going on in my head, and thankfully good for that. But you can also see how I'm visualizing this in terms of doing these, right? And a lot of these become a practice by doing enough of these problems. You have these visualizations in your head about how to, like, the even current the odd current point is going this way, so therefore it gets a little bit easier, but I don't know, maybe not. But don't hold yourself to to things that you can do in your head, just use a pen and paper, pencil and paper. But yeah, so if current next is not none, then well, actually the way that I would like to write it maybe is just current is equal to current.next, and then if current is not none, then now it's even current.next is equal to current, even current is equal to even current.next, and then current is equal to current.next. Okay. Is that right? I think this should be good, right? Let me think about this. Do I modify current in a good way? I think no, I guess not. I think I'm modifying well, I'm modifying current, but we don't modify the list. Do we? Pointers are references are always a little bit tricky. Let me think. Okay, I think that we're okay though, because we look at this. We set current is equal to current.next, but we don't update current.next. But that's current is next is equal to current, and then we move to current. Yeah, no, we wait, what am I doing here? All right, give me a second. I just took a long nap and woke up. But okay, so well, at the no. Okay, so this sets it to the current because we set the current to. Okay, I think we're good. Just for visualization, I wanted to let's print out the visualization. Definitely, sometimes you have trouble with the visualization, like I am doing now. Let the computer do it for you. Make some print statement, make some. Oh, whoops, that would event. Let the computer do the visualization for you as best as you can, it can, and so forth. And it actually looks pretty okay. There is apparently there is some minor adjustments. Because, for example, and that's good because we have an odd length list. I think even length list we're okay, though we'll try that as well. Yeah, we don't. Yeah. But it seems like we have some stuff with odd length list because we don't modify the dot next of the last node, but we should have done it anyway, so that's fine. So let's see, 6, right? So for odd, yeah, we just don't modify the last node, right? So we can do maybe something like, so current is none now after we leave the loop invariant. We can set something like odd.current.next is equal to even head.next, and even current.next is equal to none. And I think there we should be okay. And then we just odd.head.next, right? Cool. I think the only thing we should test is zero node and 1 node. Those always trip me up. I don't know about you. So, and maybe just add a couple more. But yeah, since we don't look at the value, I just put 1, 2, 3. I don't think that's an edge case. So, okay, so that looks good. Let's give it a submit. Apparently I did it a year ago. Why wouldn't Leetcode give us new problems, or at least problems that I literally haven't done yet? Because I haven't done a lot of problems. But yeah, okay, 6011 streak. Yeah. This is going to be linear time, linear space. Oh, sorry, linear time, constant space, because we only have 4 or 5 pointers to keep track of. Which is constant amount of pointers, and this is obviously a loop, and we only did it in 1 pass. So yeah, yeah. I think that's all I have for this one. I don't know what else to say. Let me know if you have any questions. Come ask it here in the comments below or in Discord. Yeah, let's finish the year strong. Let's do this December thing. Yeah. Stay good, stay healthy, to good mental health. I'll see you later. Goodbye.